Stay tuned and try as much as possible to comment below whenever you need any help or if you don't understand anything that you are teaching. If you face any challenge too, you can try as much as possible to reach out to us by commenting below. Okay, thank you very much for staying tuned. Let's get started. Okay, so in this session, we're coming to solve questions as I told you. Let's, sorry. Oh, I think you can see everything clear. Okay, so this is the question. I'm reading it out. Okay, then. But you have to write the important ones at a time. Other important ones, not in them. Okay, so this is the question. They can ask you to find, he said, find the number of the terms in the following sequence. Okay, the number of the terms in the following sequence. Okay, it's a question like this. So let's write this question. Find the number of the terms. Find the number of the terms. This one, right? I'll give you this one. I want us to solve this one first. Okay, so when they ask you to find the number of the terms in the following a certain sequence, like you have to find the last, you have to use the last way. In other words, you are looking for n. You are looking for n in this case. You are looking for what? N. Fantastic, my girl. Fantastic, my girl. Hey, nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows. I didn't know. I didn't know. Good, right? Okay, so let's get started as I told you. So with this one, we are coming to solve some questions. Read it for me. When you are asked to find the number of terms of a certain sequence, so here we are coming to find n rather. Always they ask us to find 10, but this one we are coming to find n. We are coming to find n rather instead of other ones. We are coming to find n rather. Oh, this is not clear. I'm coming. This is not clear. Oh, I'm coming. I want the camera to be clear so that you can see whatever I will do. Okay, so we are coming to solve questions. This is the question. When they sometimes they can ask you to find they can ask you to find 10, number of 10. So this is the question. Find the number of terms in the following sequence. Find the number of terms in the following sequence. Find the number of terms in the following sequence. Please try. I've seen that 9 people are on live. Thank you very much. Try as much as possible to contribute to whatever you are doing here so that you benefit. When you finish with the work, you can share your answer there. I will let you know whether you are correct or wrong. Okay, so have they usually say do. You have this one here, ellipsis, right? Then 31. So you are finding the number of terms. Number of terms n. Give a try to it and let me see. You are finding n in this one. You are finding n in this one. You are finding n in this one. Give it a try and let me see. Give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try and let me see. Give it a try and let me see. Find the number of n. I'm waiting for answers, guys. I'm waiting for answers. This guy really participates a lot. The person sent hi, sir. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, and thank you also for such lesson. Try as much as possible to share it with friends, to connect friends as well. What did you get? No idea. Try. Online, I'm waiting for your answers. You are finding the number of terms n. So in this case, this is how to find it. You see, if we are to get the number of terms, we have to get the last number let me say the number of term of the last number is the same as the number of term of the sequence. I know you will be confused. Let me break it down. I'm saying that we are finding the number of term in this sequence, right? Now, this ellipsis here means that you don't know if there can be so many numbers here. It's not only one number. Huh? So, okay, let me ask you this one. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many number of terms are here? 5. Now, when you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the number of term of the position of the last digit determines the number of term, right? In other words, the position of the last digit number is the same as the number of term of the whole sequence. Do you understand? So here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which means that this one is in the 5th position. And since it's in the 5th position, it also means that then the entire sequence here is what? 5. Do you understand? The number of terms here is what? 5. So the same idea, let's bring it here. But despite that, this one we can't count 1, 2, 3. There is dot here. We don't know the number of numbers here before we reach this side. So before we get the number of or for us to get the number of sequence, the number of sequence is the same as the position of the last term. Is it clear? Listen carefully. I'm saying that the number of sequence. So with this one, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So the number of let me say the position of the last number or the last term, the position of the last term is the same as the number of sequence here. True or false? True. So this is 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, right? So since it's in 5th position, it means how many number of terms are here? 5. Good. So in other words, if they ask you to find the number of sequence or the number of terms in this sequence, you can rather find the position of this one, of the last number or the last term. In order for you to, then after that you say that then is equal to the number of terms in the sequence. So that's how it is. Please, when I say it means you understand. Yes, it means you understand. Maybe some of you are watching me, you can't. So that's it. So in other words, you are coming to find the position of this last number, or yes, I will say the position. That's all. We are coming to find the n of this number. When you get the n of this number, it's the same as the number of terms in this sequence. Is it clear? Please, those online, let me know whether you understand what I'm teaching here. Okay, so give it a try. So you are just finding the n with the last term. Give it a try. You are finding the n of the last term. You are finding the n of the last term. You are finding the n of the last term. Please try as much as possible to share it to friends and then colleagues, your juniors, and then anyone that you know the person is a student. Since the person is a student, he will give you updates on anything. Currently, the timetable for Novdec is in, and then they are starting next month. So the Novdec timetable has been shifted backward. Let me say backward. Yeah, they have been shifted backward. So they are not starting, which means that the Wassce 2027, they will write it early, because the Novdec, they are writing it, they are starting very soon. That is September, and then they will finish with it in October. So I was even saying that it shouldn't be called Novdec anymore. It should be called Sept-Oct, which is September October examination. Which is September October examination. So try as much as possible to stay tuned here so that um, you'll be able to finish up with your topics. We have completing the topics this month, I mean this week, and then we will start solving questions, how to tackle questions next week, starting from Tuesday. So we will finish with the topic on Monday. We will tune because this live class is going to be helpful for you. You can also bring up the topic that you don't understand. I will kindly explain it for you to understand. Are you done? So you are using the last term. You are finding the number of term. The number of term, that is the n. The n. Now you have been given the last term. You are finding the n. You have the first term. You have the d. Oh, this is just simple. This is very simple. You just change the subject, right? Yeah. You are making n the subject here. So this one and this one will be what? The 3 minus 5 is what? Minus 2 when it comes to it will be what? Minus 8 will be what? So minus 2 plus 31 is what? So 33 divided by what? 5. Let's check it out here. Let me check it out again. So the, we have this, what's the difference between here? What's the difference between here? 5, right? Okay. Oh, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. So the D is 4. The common difference is 4. So we'll be having the common difference. D is equal to 7 minus 3, which is 4. Which is 4. After getting this, then you use the last term. So last term is equal to, you just write last term is equal to, last term formula is the same as the normal one. So which is the a plus n minus 1 times d. Now you're looking for n. So you substitute it 31 here. I mean solve it. What's your answer? 8. So there are 8 terms, right? So that is it. Now that's how to find a number of terms whenever they ask you to. Someone got 8 here. Let me know your answer in the comment section, whether you got 8 or not. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next question. This is another tricky question that they often ask you. They will ask you to find, so for instance, find the linear sequence whose 8th term is 38 and 22nd term is 108. You can write it. You can write it. You can write it too. Okay. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done writing the question? Okay. Find the linear sequence whose 8th term. So this one, you just have to be attentive. You just have to be attentive. Please share it to friends, share it in school groups so that people will also contribute to the channel for us to grow, so that you get everything that you are in it here. Please share it to friends so that they can also join, and you use these opportunities to grow faster, and you will support you in all the subjects, because when you grow, you are going to hire more teachers. Why is it? I'm coming. Sorry. Okay. So let's consider this question. Now they can ask you to, why is it the board is shaking? I'm coming. Maybe the stand is not fit. I'm coming. Just stay tuned, Abri. I'm just setting the camera well so that you see everything clearly. Okay, let me see. Still, any position here. Okay, now I can see it clearly now. Okay, so now this another tricky question that they often ask in a sequence, in series and sequence, when they ask you to find this is the question: find the linear sequence whose age 10. So find the linear sequence. This one, hey Diana, are you here? You are finding the sequence, which means that you are finding a sequence. When you talk about a sequence, that is whereby you get maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are going to find the first term, then you find the difference. When you get the first term and the difference, you can able to determine the rest. That's all. So let's go. They said that find the linear sequence whose eighth term, whose eighth term, find the linear sequence whose eighth term is equal to 38. So I can just simply write, I can simply write U8 equals what? 38, right? U8 equals 38. And then I can also say that U22 equals what? Equals 108. So this one, what you do is that, so with this one, it's simple. What you do is that you just express them and then solve them simultaneously. That's all. That's all. So what is U8? What is U8? What is U8 here? No, U8. The formula for U8 is 38. So what's the formula? Since you don't know U8, so what's the formula for UN? UN. That is what? A plus N minus D, right? 1 times D. So here is the case that for U8, you are going to express it in terms of this. So you are going to get A plus what? A plus what? Sorry. Okay. So we are going to have A plus, so it will be A, since it's 8 then, so it will be 8 minus 1, which is 7, right? So 7D equals what? 38, right? So this one equals 38. Then the next one will be what? Next one will be what? A plus 22 minus 1 is what? 21. D equals what? 108. Then you solve them simultaneously. That's all. You can use your calculator to do it. You can also use elimination method or substitution method. The elimination method will be fast. So let's do it. Since these are the same, they have the same coefficient, we can say that this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Then we subtract, it will be equation 2 minus equation 1. Because you see, this is bigger than this. So I want it to be simple as A, B, C, D for us. So you're going to have, this one will come first. A plus 21D, right, equals 108. Then the next one will be A plus 7D equals what? 38. Then we deduct this one from it. That's all. So let's go. What is A minus A? Is 0, right? What is 21 minus 7? 21 minus 7 is what? 14. So we have 14D. 14D to be equal to, what is this one? This one is what? So 8 minus 8 is what? 0. 3 minus, so 70, right? So we'll be having 70 here. We are getting 14D. 14D to be equal to 70. In other words, let's divide both sides by 14. We are having D to be equal to what? 5. Yes, D to be equal to 5. That will be the final answer. That will be the final answer. Yes, so that is going to be the final answer. Now, let me give you another similar one so that you can try. This is not the question. The question didn't ask us to find D. The question asks us to find the what? The sequence. In other words, it means that you have to also get A. So we are coming to substitute. We will say, put D equals 5 into, so put D equals 5 into equation what? Into equation what? Maybe equation 1 will be simple, right? So into equation 1. Then after that, let me stand this side. Then after that, what you do is that we just substitute it into it. We have a plus, what is, so 7d, d is 5 here, so times 5 here equals 38. You're getting what? Saying 37. Hey, I will read that, Emma. Yo. So after that, you'll be having a plus 7 times 5 is what, 35, right? So 35 equals 38. So you'll be having a is equal to, a equals 38 minus 35, which is what? So it means that a is equal to what? 3. So we've gotten a, we've gotten d. In other words, we can get our sequence at ease. Let me raise it so that you can be able to do it. Okay. So we got the d to be what? The d to be what? Yeah, d to be 5. So our d is equal to 5. And then we also had what? A to be what? A to be 3. So since d is equal to 5, a is equal to 3, we can write our sequence. In any sequence, any sequence, a comes first, right? So it will be a. Oh, so let me say the sequence is going to be, u1 plus u2, no worry, u1 comma, then u2, u3, right? Going. So what will be the u1? That is the a, right? And then the a is 3, so 3. The u2 is what? u2 is a plus d, right? So since it's a plus d, we can get 3 plus 5, which is what? 8. Do you understand? Or I should express it. Should I express it? Okay, so we are going to have 8. Then the next term, we know that 3, this one here, is the same as a plus d plus a plus 2d, right? So I just substituting the values. Do you understand? So we'll be having 3 plus 8 plus the 3 one will be 5, 3 plus what? 10, right? Because it's 2 times the d, which is 3 plus 2 times this one is 10. So we'll be having 13. So this is how the sequence will go. You can add up, then you move it, or you add ellipsis to it so that you know that it continues. Yes. So this is how you can get your answer at ease. So this is the sequence. Let me give you another question to try. Then after another question, we move on to exponential, this one. Find the tenth of the linear sequence find the 10th term. Hurry up. Find the 10th term of a linear sequence. Find the 10th term. So this one, you're not finding any sequence, you are finding the 10th term. I think it should be the same question, similar one, right? Similar one. So find the sequence. Find the linear sequence whose second term. Yeah, anyone. Find the linear sequence whose second term is 28. And 17th term is -2. Please try it for me. Try this question for me. Find the linear sequence whose second term is 28 and then 17th term is -2. You have calculators, you can use it to solve the simultaneous equation for us to be fast. If you didn't get the question, you can let me know in the comment section. If you didn't get the question, you can let me know in the comment section. Pardon? Yeah, whose second term is, oh, is there. I'm coming, let me check it there. So with this question, you should be writing the important two things, that's all. So I said that find the find the linear sequence whose second term is 28, and then 17th term is -2. Second term 28, 17th term -2. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Trying is not a harm. Please try for me, try for me. Try as much as possible to try it. Oh, the camera. Let me set the camera. Try as much as possible to give it a try. Give it a try. I'm coming. The camera is shaking, so let me adjust it well for you right now. But I'm giving a question out, so try as much as possible to give it a try. The board is shaking. I don't know why. Um, Try as much as possible to give it a try. I don't know why the board is shaking. Oh. Please give it a try. You are still here. I'm still waiting for the answers. Me, I'm really sorry. The microphone was low. I didn't check it early. Okay, so I hope you can hear me. So you are coming to treat geometric sequence, or let me say, yeah, geometric sequence, or exponential sequence. Because of time, I will wrap up with it. Then when you are solving more questions, you'll be conversant with it. A minute. But the microphone is on too. I think it's good. This one that is low.
What?
This one that is low. Okay, so we're coming to treat geometric sequence, or exponential sequence. So with exponential sequence, it's very simple, but you have to pay attention to it. It comes by the word exponential, right? Exponent from indices. So when you have a sequence like this, that one, it doesn't have common difference, but what it has is that it have common ratio. It has what? Common ratio. So you can take note of it. It have common ratio. It doesn't have this one. It has common ratio rather, and that one is very simple. It's in the form of exponents. So you check the exponential form. You check the exponential form, then you use it to answer, or let me say, you use it to solve questions. And there is also a so exponential progression is a sequence where each term is obtained from the preceding term by multiplying a constant factor. By multiplying by what? A constant factor. That constant factor is called common ratio, R. That constant factor is called what?
Common ratio.
Good. That's my point. Yes. So let me tell you something. With geometric progression or exponential sequence, it's by multiplying, right? Or multiplying. So we can have something like this. The example. We can have 6, 12, 24, 48. 6, 12, 24, 48, right? So you can have that's the oh.
Sorry.
We can have no problem. 6, 12, 24, 48. 6, 12, 24, 48. With this one, for you to get the next term, or when they ask you to find the next term, the nth term, the un, the nth term. Let's check it. What's the difference between 6 and 12?
6.
What's the difference between 12 and 24?
12.
What's the difference between 12 and then 48?
12 and 48.
36. So is it, the difference is not constant. So any sequence that doesn't have the same difference within them, then it means that it's an exponential sequence. So with this one, it has a common ratio rather. Common ratio, for us to get the common ratio R, is the same as everything that common difference. The common difference what is the common difference?
Common difference. What?
U2 minus U1, right?
Yes.
Or UN plus 1 minus UN, right? Good. So with this one, this is a common difference. The common ratio one is either U2 out of U what? 1, or you can say UN plus 1 out of UN. Do you understand? In other words, the let me say the one that is far behind. If you are taking these two, you use it to be what? 12 out of what?
6.
If you are taking these two, it will be what? 24 out of what?
12.
12. If you are taking 48, it will be what? 48 out of what? Good. That's all. That's how to find common ratio. That's how to find common ratio. This is how to find the common ratio. Okay, so yes. So after finding this common ratio, I wanted to prove it some way, but because of time, I think I will do it in one of my shots. I'll do the proving in one of my shots. So UN in geometric progression, UN is equal to AR. A is representing what?
A is representing first A.
First term. Then n minus 1. This is it. This is it. This is the formula for it.
For what?
For any term to find the nth term. So if it is fifth term, it's going to be u5 at so any term. This is the formula for it, and this is how to find the common ratio. You will have the n already, you have the a already, right? So let's try questions under 8. Let's try questions under 8. So let me ask you a question. R is equal to u2 out of u1. True or false? True or false?
R is equal, yeah.
Okay, is it the same as u3 out of u2?
Yes.
Is it the same as u6 out of u7?
No.
No, good one there. It's rather what?
U7.
u7 out of, oh, that's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. Good one there. That's my princess. Not just any girl. Okay. So that is it. So that's the common ratio. That's the common ratio for you. So whether the number is either smaller, bigger, this u2 here doesn't mean that the number up is bigger. You understand? And then this one too doesn't mean that it's smaller. It's the order. So if you have maybe if you have maybe 6, 3, 1. 6, 3, 1 is going to be what? 6 out of what? 3. Do you understand? It's going to be 6 out of 3. It's going to be, oh, see, I didn't write this one. I mean, I'm just explaining it. It's not going to be always, sorry. It's supposed 3 out of 6 rather, yes. Good one there. You are too good. Yes. So now we are done with this one. Let's solve some questions under it. They also set similar questions. So find the 7th term of an exponential sequence. When you hear exponential sequence, they're talking about this. Do it, let me see. Fast. 7th term of an exponential sequence of the form 5, 10, 20, and 40 ellipses. Oh, hurry up here.
Which one am I using?
What did the question say? Find the what?
7th term.
Of the what? What's it? Find of the what? Exponential. Beautiful. So you underline exponential. One car linear. One come for there should sequence number 3 term. Because the question the sequence here is 5, 10, 20, and 40. 5, 10, 20, 40. 5, 10, 20, 40. So if it's 5, 10, 20, 40, someone shouldn't tell you that. What's the difference between this one?
5.
What's the difference between this one?
10.
The constant difference is not, let me say, the difference is not the same. In other words, it is not arithmetic progression. It's what? Geometric progression. Do you understand? Yes. So that's how to determine, even if it's not written in the question, you can able to do it.
So these were the numbers that were given to me.
Yes, you're given this and then you're asked to find the 7th one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're asked to find the 7th one. Guys, try and let me see. Just use this is the formula. UN. So this is the U7. You are looking for U7. Just substitute them. Use your calculator. You find your R. You find your R. You find your R. Are you done? Ah, yeah, there.
I'll wait till.
You are using this formula here. This formula here.
Uh-huh.
So just you are finding U7. What is A?
Okay.
Hey, Diana. Hey. 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 Like for real? Like you mean like it's a cool I'm watching you here. Yes. So what will be R? What will be R?
I don't know.
Ah, what is R here? R near Abadi. Hey, open your eyes. What is R?
You tell what you want.
So just use the U2, the U1 there.
I thought I was supposed to use the one for the seventh term. Say that.
Oh no, your R is for that's why it said common difference. Common means everywhere. So the difference, the common ratio in this one, the same as the common ratio in this one, the same as common ratio in this one.
Okay.
Hey, hey. I just praised you now. Me praise you now. What's that? King. Yes, no, David. Oh. Guys, hurry up.